All right, welcome to Bigger on the Inside video blog. This is the first video in the video series here, and if you have been following the blog at all, you know that we have been going through how to build the basic blue box, the TARDIS 1.0 as I call it, and that's what we have over here on this side. That TARDIS is the one with the non-video instructions. It has all of the blueprints and all of the parts listed on the website. This one is built out of mat board. As you can see, it has sort of a small base to it. It has a very flat finish if you look at it, as opposed to the other TARDIS, which we'll get to in just a second. You'll notice that the police box sign is sort of rather white as opposed to black. It doesn't quite look right. But there are some interesting features on this. It's got the little handle there with the lock on it. I'm really kind of proud of that. The angled roof, which if you haven't figured out how to build that, we do have pretty good instructions on that. If you've never built an angled roof before, our instructions are probably the easiest to follow. And you can see the corner braces. You can see the translucent windows. Look at how cool that is. When I hit it with the laser pointer, it lights up like that. And the little light on top, which we don't have instructions for, and that's because that was especially difficult to build. I may show you how to build that in this video series. If not, maybe we'll just do a blog post on it. Now, on the right, you see the 2.0 TARDIS. Okay, this one I'm very proud of. It's not built out of paper, it's built out of wood, balsa wood. It does have the handle and the lock on it. It has a very interesting light fixture on top. I really like the light fixture, but most importantly, let's see if I can do this without stepping too much into the light. The 2.0 box does this. Now as you look at that box and it sort of powers out, the sound does the power out sound. This is actually the older version of the TARDIS noise. It's edited down a little bit to be about 30 seconds long, but it is the older version that sort of cycles through the phase in and the phase out. But as you can see, we've got lights on the inside that flash, we've got the top light that flashes, and if you notice when I turned on, we've got the police box light that also lights up, and it lights up in a good way so that the black is not at all translucent. The black is very black, and the lit up parts stay lit up. But other things you'll notice, I mean, it has an all wood construction. The only thing that's not really wood is the center core of the foam core bottom, but it is all laminated with balsa. All of the corners parts are balsa. Very intricate build up here for the marquees. Those are all balsa. My very proud contribution here is the angled roof and the layered look. Now this box actually looks a lot more sort of like the Matt Smith box than it does some of the older versions, and the 1.0 box sort of looks like the older box. You know, one of the older Doctors, it's a box that has its own sort of straight shape. It's a lot more generic. This one is a little bit more wide and fanciful, and it's probably the one that most of you are familiar with because it looks more like the modern TARDIS rather than sort of the traditional police box. And we'll go through a lot of instructions, but I just wanted you to see them side by side, that this is the 1.0, which we have in written instructions. This is the 2.0, which we'll be building through video blog, and I hope you enjoy it with me.